Hello everyone, welcome back to another Watchin. Today I've got a pretty exciting box opening first look review of a watch that was sent to me by Ciga Designs. Before we get to that, we'll do a quick wrist check and you'll see that I am wearing my Q Timex 1978 Falcon Eye reissue. Man, I love the vintage look of this Timex. Now, Ciga had actually reached out to me because they had seen a video I had done for one of their previous watches. Now, I happen to have that watch close by. This was the Ciga Design Z series. The one I had purchased was the titanium version, and I actually really like this one. The one small critique I really have is it's not super easy to read, but I like the unique case design and I love the skeleton design of the watch. Now, the watch we're going to take a look at today is the Series X Gorilla. Now, Ciga had actually won a ton of awards with the Z series. Now, the Series X Gorilla is a very interesting looking piece from what I've seen. So I'm pretty excited to take a look at this one in person. And it is all kinds of plasticed up. So I'm going to pause and we will open this bad boy up. Now that I have the plastic off, we can take a little bit better look at the packaging this arrived in. We have Ciga Design Mechanical X Series Great Ape. So this is the Gorilla. Now, I like the packaging on this. You can actually see an embossed version of what this watch is going to look like. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. I really like the packaging from Ciga Design. All right. And that is quite a cool looking case and movement. Looks like we have two different strap options, a nylon or a rubber. Looks like they have quick release on them, which is nice, or at least, let's see, let me flip that over. Oh yeah, they both have quick release. For a second there I thought the nylon didn't, but they both have quick release. Looking glass synthetic sapphire crystal, 9 on the Mohs scale, second only in hardness to diamond. Caseback hardened mineral glass, full transparent design, watch head 44mm width, 44mm excluding crown, thickness 11.8, case stainless steel version and a titanium version, so I'm not sure which one I've got here. Skeleton dial, stereoscopic metal brand logo, watch hand, original hollow design, hand hard polished crown, composite structure crown. Man, so the movement X-shaped crossbeam structure created using the principles of physics and 4 stable triangular structures. Pretty cool. Okay. That's enough reading. Let's get a little bit better look. Now, the cool thing about this case and movement enclosure, I'll say, is, looks like I got plastic on it still, is there's SUV suspension design. So there's actually, which I wish we could see it, there's actually little springs in the corners to help deal with the shocks of everyday movement on the watch itself. Now, you see it can be manually wound. I'm not sure if this is a hackable movement. Oh, yep. Second hand stopped when I pulled the crown all the way out to set the time. Everything feels very smooth. Now, I really am digging the whole movement enclosure. It's very, they even said it themselves, it's a very cyberpunk looking design. A little bit better look at the back of the movement. Ciga Design customized movement CD01. So it can be, as you heard, can be manually wound, and obviously just from normal wear it will wind itself as well. It had sapphire crystal up on the top crystal, but the bottom was a mineral crystal. I am digging the color of this one. There is other variations. There's a black and purple, a silver and red, titanium blue, titanium gold, and this one that I have here obviously is the black and orange. I'm going to pause for a second and actually throw it on the rubber strap, and we'll take a little bit better look at it on wrist. So as I put on one side of the strap, I decided to show you guys how easy it is to put a strap on with quick release. Now, while it might be hard to do from behind the camera because I can't see that well, you're essentially going to find the hole on the one side of the case. You're going to pull the quick release back. Oops. And you might have to wiggle around, but you'll see that it snapped into place right there. So super simple when you have a quick release. I am digging the strap on this one. It's kind of a cool design, and it feels very like soft and comfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it that this is gonna be a comfortable strap to wear. It looks obviously very breathable, which is also nice. Now we'll go ahead and throw this one on my wrist. That I have a roughly 7-inch wrist, so that should give you a little bit of an idea on what this might look like on you as well. You can see Ciga design on the actual buckle. And for being a 44mm case, it doesn't look overly huge on my wrist. Now, I actually like the thickness of this one. It doesn't look that big overall. Now, I don't have a ton of room with the strap right now, so if you have a lot larger wrist, you may need a little bit different strap design. And who knows, the nylon strap might actually be a little bit longer. But I am digging the rubber, and it is pretty perfect for me. Now, this watch, I can tell, is going to have some of the same issues for me as does the Z series. It's not the easiest watch to actually tell time, but that doesn't mean you're not going to want to stare at it all day long because it's super cool looking. Now, I want to go dark and take a look at the Lume. This has Swiss Lume on that X brace for the movement, so I'm curious to see how this actually looks. And here we are in the dark, and you can see how awesome that Lume is glowing away, and that's just from being under the lights here where I record. Now I'm going to hit it with a black light. Let's see if we can get that Lume even brighter. It's a very cool design on the Lume. Once again though, you know, it would be kind of cool if you could actually tell the time in the dark. You could get a general idea, but you're not going to be exact on this one. Bam, there you go. Man, that looks cool at night. I am digging the Lume on this one. What do you guys think of that? Are back in the light. Now I pulled the Gorilla Series X off wrist so we could get a few more looks at some of the design cues. I am actually really digging this one. The more I'm handling it, the more I have it on. And I think this is going to be what I'm wearing to work tomorrow. Something really cool. I like that multi-layered crown on this one. The color orange looks really cool too. I'm thinking this is going to have more of a coppery vibe once it's out in the sunshine. Then we have the gorilla head on the other side, which is a nice touch. And they said themselves they thought this design had a very muscular gorilla-like feel to it, and it does have a very unique toughness to it. Something I did notice once it was off wrist that I could kind of just peek in and see. You can see one of the springs right there, that little red inside. You can see the spring that's part of the suspension system for the movement itself. Man, I'm digging this one. I think this is a pretty unique piece from Ciga Designs, and I think this is one I would venture to say I would reach out and buy myself. The funny thing is you know, the Z series is one I tracked down myself because I like the look of it and had to have it. And so I get how that feels when you see something you want and you have to have it. I think this is one that I would be in on. Man, I wish you could see the springs a little bit more, but you can see it peeking through right there as well. So I feel like I've been rambling quite a bit on this one, honestly, but I do like the design, the uniqueness of it. I think it looks cool on wrist, and I think this is one that will get worn quite a bit. Now, this watch retails right now at $359. That's what it is if you go directly to Ciga's site. That's what it is everywhere I found it online. I will post links to the Ciga Design site and to Amazon. If you're an Amazon user, it's an easy way to get it as well. But it's also at that $359 price point on Amazon. Man, I am digging this one. I would love to hear what you guys think of it. Like I said, my biggest gripe, it's not the easiest to tell time on, but I'll be looking at it all day long. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments below. As always, guys, thanks for watching.